Hi, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Sunday Soother, a place for you and your soul to navigate through this mysterious thing that we call life. It's a real honour to have you here, and I know that some of you have been tuning into our weekly Sunday soothing sessions. My gorgeous friend Lucy has been holding space for you, and she's very kindly gifted you some meditations and just some gorgeous advice just to help support and nourish your soul. So today I just thought it would be a mini chatty one, really just to hopefully allow you to feel that you're not isolated and that you're not alone in your thoughts, in your challenges in life. And I think the more that we open up and we share, the more connection that we can get from one another. So that's really my mission today, is to hopefully bridge between you and I, and that you're not going through your difficulties and your challenges alone. So for the past couple of months, I've definitely been going through another dark night of the soul. I only had one the end of last year. It was after I had completed some of my studying. I studied the Kundalini activation facilitator training, which was mind-blowing, honestly. One of the best things I've ever done for myself, aside from obviously having a family and being married, but something for me, it was incredibly powerful. And I think what happened was it opened up my crown chakra, my third eye, and everything was coming up to the surface to be healed. And I really believe that that's what these challenges that we face are. They're opportunities for us to grow, and managed to work through that. I had therapy, I had CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, because a lot had come up that I realised I'd been suppressing. But a couple of months ago, I'd noticed that my transition from motherhood into the phase of where your child becomes independent and naturally starts to move away, and that had left me feeling really vulnerable because it opened up quite a few wounds, I think. And I had my daughter really young, and oh gosh, get emotional really speaking about it. And I think because I had been so busy and worrying about her and making sure she had all the love, all the opportunities, everything that she ever needed, that now I'm not so needed anymore, which is the most beautiful gift, that I could allow my child to grow up to be independent and not need me. I mean, that is every parent's dream. You feel like you have accomplished something, that they're able to stand on their own 2 feet, that they have the confidence to want to do that, and the capabilities. So yeah, in a lot of ways, it's just the most rewarding and beautiful gift that life can have. But I lost a sense of my identity and my purpose, and it really highlighted a lot of where did I want to navigate my life now? What else did I need in my life for me to feel fulfilled? And that opened up this huge void, because, and for some people it must be, and it is amazing, I've got all this time and all this space, and what can I create and what do I want from life? But for me, it was coming from quite a fearful space, and I'm having to work through that. And one of the things that has really helped me with trying to overcome these negative thoughts is this very small snippet of it's actually a folk tale, but it just demonstrates it so great about how we can change our perspective and our perception. And yeah, I think when you're given the tools, or when you start to try to find the root, and then work down into the core of where those beliefs come from, why you feel like that, and how they manifest in your actions and your behaviors and things, it's really fascinating. And this here, which I'm going to read to you now, it literally got straight to the point, and it's really interesting. Now I can see my patterns, and I can either choose one perspective or another. So I really wanted just to pass this gorgeous bit of eye-opening, juicy bit of support, and hopefully that it will help you reframe some of your thoughts, or how you can direct your energy to best suited for your particular outcome and your challenges. So this is a Cherokee, I hope I pronounced that right, folk tale. So once, a long time ago, an elder sat by the fire and taught his grandson about life. He said to the boy, "There's a fight going on inside all of us. A fight between two wolves inside both of us. One wolf is evil, angry, miserable, sad, resentful, prideful, and full of shame, guilt, and self-pity. The other is good. He is peaceful, happy, grateful, kind, generous, truthful, optimistic, trusting, and compassionate. The boy thought about life for a moment and asked, which one will win? Or which wolf? To which the elder replied, the one you feed. And that was really powerful for me when I read that and first heard of it. It's the second time I've actually come across this analogy, but it's so true. If you have the two wolves and one is bad, and its screams louder and its bark is louder and its attention is needed more, like the ego's really wants your attention, and if you keep feeding that bad wolf with your thoughts, your negative thoughts, it's gonna grow bigger. Equally, if you start feeding the good wolf, the positive side, looking at life from the silver lining, as I always call it, you're going to begin to notice the small, subtle beauty that surrounds all of us. So yeah, so I've really been trying to bring that into my daily practice, and it's not easy, because we're wired for threat. That is the human biology. We're wired to be in fight or flight mode. But when we take that step back to start to observe, and we can see which wolf is then trying to negotiate or trying to control, we then get the opportunity to decide whether we agree with the bad wolf or whether we're going to go with the good wolf. And so yeah, I just ask you just to take 5-10 minutes today, sit with your journal and consider having the two wolves in your mind, and see how they play out in your life, and see how your behaviors, how they control your behaviors, or how you could perhaps stand back and observe, and then feed whichever wolf you feel is the best wolf to be fed. Anyway, I'm really wishing you a beautiful Sunday. I hope it's filled with lots of love and time out and yeah, just lots of beauty. Speak to you soon.